A few tips that I learned to help me stay on track and stay motivated is number one, you got to stay in your own lane. And it's as simple as that. There's going to be people who are thriving, people who are doing very well for themselves. And the moment you start to compare yourself to them, you lose because you don't appreciate your own journey and you don't appreciate your own self-value. So until you're able to stay in your own lane and recognize that the journey may be 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, then you'll never really have that happiness. The second tip that I learned was that consistency and showing up is better than not showing up at all. I used to always tell myself that whenever I went to the gym, I had to break a new PR. I had to lift the heaviest weight possible. I had to pretty much break whatever record or whatever strongest mentality I had each and every time I went to the gym, and that was mentally draining. But the moment I realized that the hardest part was just showing up, and from there, I could have a good time in the gym, whether I run 10 miles, 5 miles, or whether I bench press 25 pounds or 100, whatever. Either way, the moment you start to recognize that showing up is the best part of it all because you push yourself to get there, then it truly will start to click in your brain that, wow, I'm starting to develop a sense of identity and strength in myself that I never knew I once had. And finally, the last part, as cliche as it sounds, is to love yourself. I didn't used to always be nice to myself. I didn't always used to encourage myself in the way that I would encourage other people, which always puzzled me because I was always so nice to others, and I would always see inspiration and see others living their dreams, and I never thought that I could do it for myself because of the lies that I told myself. So I feel like over time I had to just learn to be nice to myself and understand that I'm young, I'm gonna make mistakes, and that eventually and overall failure does lead to better opportunities. Because I used to always think that once I failed, that was the end all be all, and that's simply not true. Life is going to present you with some ultimate highs and some really low lows, but once you learn how to find that balance, y'all, ooh, the ride is so sweet. But those are just a few tips that I learned to help me get to the point where I am, and I really hope that they can help you, because I know that it isn't easy right now, and that we're living through some crazy times. But if you're able to take it one day at a time, you can always move one step forward.